Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear.
Yes,
sir.
Okay. What is SDLC, guys? Anyone?
Life cycle.
What are the phases?
Requirement, analysis, design, coding, testing, implementation, and support. Maintenance or support.
Support and testing. What is static testing? Anyone?
In static testing, we don't execute without execution.
Okay. Can you give me any examples?
It's like code review, walkthrough.
What is meaning of walkthrough?
Walkthrough is like meeting, discussion about the team and like about the project.
Okay. Good. So, what is gray box testing?
Gray box testing combination of white and black box testing.
Box and black box system.
Okay. Can you tell me what is integration testing?
Combining like 2 or 3 modules
It's
together.
like matching the
testing.
two applications, two models.
Two modules. Okay. What is top-down testing?
It's like from parent to the child, connecting from parent to the child.
Yes.
Yes.
What is big bang method?
So your voice is not. It is also known as voice is little low, but can hear.
Okay. Okay. What is big bang method? What
It is also
assembly?
known as internal
Non-incremental integration.
Non-incremental.
What is the testing fundamentals? What are the testing fundamentals, guys?
Testing.
Unit testing, integration testing,
System testing.
acceptance testing, and functional testing and non-functional.
Non-functional testing.
Yes, good. What is structural testing?
It's white box testing.
The white box testing. Good. What is BVA?
Boundary value analysis.
Okay, good. Can you tell me what is the difference between automation testing and manual testing? Anybody?
Yeah, manual testing will be doing without using any tools or script, and automation will be doing with using some tools and the scripts to execute.
What is FRS document?
Functional requirements.
Requirement specification testing.
What is SRS?
it is software requirement specification.
Requirement specification doc.
Requirements. Okay. What is BRS?
Business requirement
Business requirement
specification.
specification.
BRS, SRS, and FRS. Okay. What is PMP? Yeah. What is PMP?
Project
management plan.
Yes,
Project management plan.
Okay. Guys, can you put mute from your end, all everyone? Okay. So guys, so this is very important. What are the fundamentals of testing? We already know what is unit testing. We know already know integration testing. Today class is very important. System testing. If you know the system testing, tomorrow onwards you are ready to test any kind of application. You can start working on testing on tomorrow onwards. Not tomorrow, after the class onwards, you can start working on the testing. Okay. So what is system testing? Okay, please understand this one. So this is very important. People say that system testing means end-to-end testing, but exactly what we will do in system testing, let's see. Okay, my voice is clear, right? It's loud only, right? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes.
Okay, good. So system, what is meaning of system? Everyone knows, right? System means what? End-to-end testing, right? End-to-end testing. So generally, we cannot develop the entire the application within a single day. It's not possible. Okay, within a 1 month, we cannot complete entire the application, right? So in the real time, how it will works, the development team will develop the application, and phase by phase, first phase, second phase, third phase, like phase by phase, they will develop the application. And once the application is added, one module they added, and one module we will test. We will once the module is completed, then it will comes to the testing, and testing is also verified and confirmed it is working as expected. And finally, what we need to do, what till now what we developed entire the what till now what we developed, right? That entire application we are launching in the market, like we are launching means release, that is called release. Launching means what? We release the product in the market. So before release what we need to do? System testing or regression testing or release testing, there are many names will be there. So release testing, what is meaning of release testing? We already development done some part of work, right? And QA is already verified, but final last at the end one more testing we will do. That kind of testing we can call it as what? System testing or a release testing, or sometimes we need to do a regression testing. Okay. uh, First you can keep regression testing separately, we can discuss later. First we need to discuss about the system testing. What is the system testing means? What? So system testing verifies whether the entire the application is working according to the software requirements. I told you, right? What are the requirements they provide? We need to check whether it is working as per the given requirements. It is also referred as, some people are call it as what? End-to-end testing or a E2E testing or a product testing. Okay, that all will comes on system testing. Hey, can you guys please do the product testing? Means you need to do the system testing. Hey guys, can you do the end-to-end testing? Means you need to do the system testing. So in system testing, what exactly we need to test? Okay, compatibility testing, this is also one of the most important testing. See, your application should work in all the environments. All the environments means it should work Windows, it should work in Linux, it should work in Mac environment. Okay, it is only working in Windows, it is not working in Mac, or it is not working in Linux environment, then it's a drawback, right? So it should, application should work in all the environments. Say like it, the application should work in mobile, on a tab, or any device it should work. Okay, so make sure that application should be more compatibility for all the devices. Okay, so we need to check in all the areas. Okay, suppose don't think that they are not providing. Suppose you don't have any Mac system, means you need not worry, simply you can raise the ticket, means they will provide the Mac environment will be provided by your organization. Okay, I don't know Linux, we don't know Linux server, don't say all the things. They will provide. Who will provide? Your test lead or your test manager will provide all the environments. But we need to test the application is working with all the environments or not. You need to check whether it is the compatibility with all the environments or not. You need to check. Okay, all the system, Windows it is working correctly or not, in Linux it is working correctly or not, in Mac it is working correctly or not, we need to check. So that will comes on compatibility testing. And one more important is what? Browser compatibility testing. What is meaning of browser? So mostly freshers, they will test in only one browser. They will say that it is working as expected. No, you need to check all the browsers. So now suppose you are working in Chrome. Okay, in Chrome browser Amazon is working fine. Okay, now you cannot pass this one. It is working, you cannot say like that. You need to check this Amazon is working in all the browsers, all other browsers is means what? Edge Chrome, you need to check whether in Edge Chrome it is working properly or not, on Firefox it is working correctly or not, in Safari, in Mac, in Safari it is working correctly or not. You need to check. Okay, browser compatibility testing. In automation also we need to do what? A browser compatibility testing. So you need to check in all the browsers, not only one browser. Okay, so when you are confirming that it is working the application, means not only you just confirm, you cannot say that it is working in one browser. Okay, you need to test in other browsers also. And also you need to know what version it is and what browser version. Now see, sometimes what will happen, you are also tester and I'm also tester in the same team. Now the application is working for me, but this application is not working for you. What is the problem? Can anyone, do you understand my question? We both are the testers, but it is working for me, but it is not working for you. So what is the problem there? Both are the testers only.
It may be environment issue.
So what environment? So both have the same laptops, right? But what is the problem?
Maybe he
Yeah,
is using in different browser.
Browser, yeah.
both. You are also using Chrome and I'm also using Chrome only. But it is not working. It is working for me and it is not working for you. What is the problem there?
Maybe spelling miss.
Might be device will be different. I'll be working from mobile phone and you will be working from desktop laptop.
So in chat box, you right? So version is very, very, very important. Yeah. So version means the version. Yeah.
Disturbance.
Yeah, thank you. So version is very, very important, guys. Okay. See, what is the version? You need to check what version you are currently. See, now where I can see the version number, go to the Chrome and help about Chrome, about Google Chrome. See, current my version is what? 102. Suppose you are running with the lower version. Okay, you are working with 97 or 98 or 85. In that case, this version will not be support your application. Okay, so you need to check the version, which version you are running the application. Immediately you need to ask your colleague, hey, why it is working for you? So check that. Now you got some idea, right? Check the spelling mistake. That is also one case. Or check the environment. Yes, that is also one case. And also version is also major one. Version is what? I'm running in the latest version, but you are running in the old version. So the old version is not supporting, so that's the reason it is not working for you. So make sure that you need to check that version number is also in interview. Also they will ask you currently in browser, in current what is the browser version. Chrome current version means you need to tell 102, like 102, right? So just now we saw, so that is also is very, very important, because mostly in the real time we need to check the versions. Okay, suppose this version is not supporting for Amazon.in, so you need to take a screenshot and you need to send to your developer. So that developer will look into that, then they will say that it is not supported for the high level, upper level one. Then they will say that supported that you can download 97 or 98. Okay, so depends on the developers only, we can check that application. Okay, but make sure that what version it is working. Okay, what version it is supporting, you need to check. In automation also you need to check the version also. Okay, because you are running in lower version and someone is running in higher version it is working, but lower version is not working means then it is also a problem. Okay, make sure that it should support. Okay, version number also you need to check. Okay, and all the browsers, say now someone is there, right? I'm using in Chrome, but you are using Firefox. In Chrome it is working and Firefox is not working, so it's a browser specific issue, not all the browsers. So we need to clearly mention in the developer, it's a browser specific issue. What is the browser specific issue? It is working in Chrome but it is not working in Firefox, right? So you need to, what are the issue you observed, you need to report into the team. Okay, browser specific. What is called browser specific means what? It is working in Chrome, but it is not working in Firefox. Okay, so make sure that you need to check the version numbers also. Now another question, both versions are the same. Your version is also same and my version is also same, but it is working for you, but it is not working for me. Then what is the problem there? Your version is also same, your browser is also same, my version is also same, my browser is also the same, but it is not working for you and it is working for me. So what is the problem there? Anybody?
Might be device.
No, both are same device.
Maybe he's using Windows or Mac.
No, every we are both are using Windows.
Maybe the URL which he used is
No,
wrong
both
or
are
something.
So what is the problem there? Cookies, you know, right? Cookies.
Okay.
Memory leakage, right? Cookies also is very, very important. So sometimes you are hitting this one, okay? It won't, the request it won't send to the server, okay? Same page you will get. If you click anything, the same page will come. So there is a cookies. Cookies means memory leakage, okay? So sometimes you will see that kind of issues, okay? So you need to refresh or you need to go and delete the temp files. You know, right? How to delete the temp files? Go to the history and you can delete the recently history and you can delete all your temp files, okay? You need to delete all your temp files, right? So you can do like that, but you cannot suggest it to the end user, right? Hey, can you do all your delete your all your history? Means if the end user will not accept it, hey, why should I need to delete my all my history? I will lose my username and passwords who are already saved. So the end user will not accept that one. So you need to check whether it is having a cookies issues or not, memory leakages or not. We need to check. Okay, so that is very, very, very important. First observe it is working one tester and it is not working from the other tester means the code is fine only. There is something wrong like a version number because code will not change by tester to tester. So please remember, if it is working for everyone means then it is a fine. There is no doubt at all it is working. But it is working one tester and it is not working for the other tester means you need to observe. You need to do some analysis there. Blindly you cannot say, hey, it's working for me, why it is not working for you. You cannot ignore that issue. You need to think why it is not working for that person, okay? Because you need to do some analysis on that part, because the same end users will also face some kind of issues, right? Some users having some users can able to access, or some people will not able to access that application. So you need to check all the scenarios. So might be it's a version issue or might be it's a cookies. Mainly in general in the real time we will get lot of cookies issues. Okay, memory leakages will be there. Okay, developer will take care of that, and you cannot say that reload. You cannot say reload the page and it will work. You cannot say like that. Okay, the developer will fix that. He can clear the cookies and he store the temporary cookies and he can clear the cookies. That all the job will taken care by your developer. Okay, so that is what browser compatibility. Make sure what are the tasks is assigned on your name. You need to check in all the browsers, not only one browser. Okay, you need to check. Means again, they will tell you, don't worry. Okay, do I need to test all 16 browsers or 17 browsers? No, they will tell you in the very clearly. Make sure that it should work in Chrome and Edge Chrome and Firefox. Don't say IE. We don't have IE. There is already stopped the IE. Okay, there is no IE browser. Okay, so generally we can test maximum Chrome and Edge Chrome. Edge Chrome is now recently we are almost everyone is using what Edge Chrome and Chrome. Firefox is many few customers, not all the customers. Okay, so we need to check that one. Okay, so compatibility, browser compatibility, and one more important is what usability. What is meaning of usability? Usability testing means what? Anybody? What is usability, guys? Usability means what? So usability means what? Anyone? User friendly, right? You make sure that your application is what user friendly or not. Okay. So you what you will check in usability testing. Okay. You know tabbing order. What is meaning of tabbing order? Okay. So when you are click the tabbing, right? So the tabbing order is very, very, very important. Okay. So now I'm creating account myself. See, my first cursor is in where? Say the first name, right? So if you click the tab, it will go to the last name. If you click the tab username, if you click the tab password, if you click the tab confirm password, if you click the tab, see it will come to next by next, next by next by next by next. So most of the end users will not use the mouse. Okay, the end users will always use what tab button. In your laptop, there is a tab button will be there. So whenever you want to move the cursor from one place to the next place, you need to use what tab button. Okay, you need to use what tab button. So no one will tell you. Suppose this task is assigned on your name. Most of the people, what they will do, first name is working, last name is working, and your Gmail is working, and password is working, and next. But you are not checking the tabbing order. That is also an issue. So your lead will test that one. Okay, whether the tabbing order is working properly or not. So this application is what user friendly. So first name. Suppose if I'm not give the first name and last name, the end user will might be get a confused where I need to enter the first name, where I need to enter the last name. Here it is very clearly mentioned that the first column is given by first name, the second column is given by the last name. So it's very clearly mentioned. So this is what usability. Usability means what? User friendly. Always what are the application is developed by the development team that should be accepted by end user, not a client. Okay. End user should need to accept it. Okay. So make sure that your application is what? User friendly or not. Okay. So tabbing order, you need to check what tabbing order is working properly or not. You need to check. Okay. And one more thing, see, there is an unknown icon. See, dot, 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 dot. What is this dot, dot, dot? Anyone knows? Gmail, images, and dot, dot. 8 dots will be there. What is that? All 8 dots. Okay. Okay. Just put
Menu
your,
option.
yeah. If you put the cursor here, what it is showing? Tooltip means it is giving hint. Hint is giving, right? So if I'm unknown user, I don't know what is this dot dot dot. So what I need to do, if I move my cursor there, what it is showing the tooltip like Google Apps. So if it is saying that, hey, it's a Google app, so you can see all your Google apps here. So in case in your application you are providing any unknown icon or any icon, you need to give the tooltip. Tooltip means you need to give the hint. Hint is very important because otherwise end user will not, they don't know, right, what exactly it is. Okay, suppose in this application, suppose you are logging. Okay, once you log in, you don't know what exactly this icon is. Okay, so you don't know what this icons. Okay, this I can tell such, I don't know what is this option and I don't know this option. So what we need to do, we need to give the hint to the end user. Hey, export. If you put the cursor here, see what it is showing, export. You can see, you can export the data in the form of different formats like Excel, Word, HTML, XML, CSV, and email. So you can export the data in the different formats. So this is what filter. I don't know what exactly this one. If I put my cursor here, it is showing what filter. So this is what user friendly. In interview, they will ask you, how can you define your application is user friendly and what kind of testing you do in user friendly means you can say that I can check that tabbing order. Tabbing order is very important. See, tab order is very important. Okay, tabbing order is very important. And tooltips. Tooltips means what? It will provide the hints. Okay, what is this icon? In the real time in the application there are a lot of icons will be there, lot of icons will be there. Each and every icon, how we can say that by using of tool tips. Okay, tool tips are very important. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? So we need to check the compatibility, you need to check the browser compatibility, and also you need to check what usability. Usability testing is very important. Tabbing order and tool tips, spelling mistakes, each and everything you need to check. Like usability means user friendly or not. Okay, that is very important. Anybody have any questions here? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Okay, good. Now, okay. And one more important thing is what most of the people they ask performance testing. So one of the most important, see, my application is good, but performance is lacking. So see, IRTC railway tickets. Okay, if you go with 5 years or 6 years back, you cannot book a single ticket also in that call, or you cannot book the ticket because that softwares are very legacy systems and that we cannot book the ticket also. But nowadays it's very fast, right? And they implemented all the things like they're also using latest technology and all the things. Okay, performance is one of the most important in testing. Okay, so do we need to do performance testing? Yes, we are also need to do some kind of performance testing, not all. So if you want to start your career with performance testing means there are some tools will be there, JMeter and Load Runner. So there are some tools, okay, JMeter, Load Runner. You are become only for especially for performance testing. But generally, while you are testing the application, right, you need to also test some performance. What is meaning of performance? Now you are giving the request. What is you are giving the request? Amazon.in. Amazon.in, when you give the request, right, what you will get? Response. You will get some response there. What is that response? Home page you are getting. So this we can call it as what? Response. Suppose if I'm giving Amazon.in, but it is loading, the data is not getting, the response is not getting. So in that case, that is a failure, right? So make sure that whether you are getting a proper response or not. You are giving the request and you are getting what? Response. Whether you are getting a proper response or not. How can you say you are getting a good response? So there is a predefined there are predefined code will be there, HTTP response codes. In interview they will ask you what is the informational response code is always between 100 to 199. Okay, suppose you will get between 100 to 99 means it is an informational response, but always we check what successful response. What is that successful response? We always check if you get 200 means you will get what? Successful response. Okay, you make sure that you need to check always whether you are getting in between 200 to 299. Okay, redirectional messages. Okay, so 300 to 300 to 399 means it will be the redirectional messages. But generally we see the two kind of errors: client errors and the server errors. What is the client errors? Client error response is always what? 404. Sometimes we'll see 404. I'm getting 404 error. So sometimes generally we mostly will see 505 error, 501 error. Like 500 to 599 we can call it as what? Server response error. Suppose if I click request Amazon.in, it is loading, and finally it is say that 505. Okay, 505 error means what? 505 error means error code. Okay, so you will get what? Page is not area coding. So we'll see that say 505. So we will get mostly you will get these kind of issues. Okay, 505. This is not respond. This is not respond. Okay, so sometimes we'll get these kind of issues. Okay, so make sure that this definitely you will get these kind of issues. Okay, so you need to check that what error you are getting. But make sure that how can you will get a good response means you always need to check what 200 to 299. See, let's see how we can check in Amazon how I'm getting the good response or not. Can you put mute, guys, if you are not talking? See, click the Amazon.in. Okay, very important, guys. Okay, click Amazon.in and press F1. What you need to press in your keyboard?
Voice is not coming properly.
Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, no, okay.
Okay, that's fine. So what we need to do here, just press Amazon. Okay, enter the Amazon and press F12 in your keyboard. Press F12. So when you press F12, right, it will be open the developer tool. Okay, it will be open the developer tool. Okay, in the developer tool we can check that what is the response. Are you able to see, right? See, the developer tool is open now in network tab.
उतरच ना खाली कुठले नाहीत मला काही नाही मी उतरत नाही कडक किस्सा केलं
Thank you. So see, when you click the response network tab, right, when you click the network tab, right, you can see 200. Suppose if I click the customer service, see what is your status code? 200, 200. See, it is already tested, right? So you will get always what? 200 only. So this is very important, guys. Who are going with experience level, you need to check this one. So what is that? You are getting what? 200 means what? It's a good response. Understanding, right? You can only check from your end. No need to use any different tools and all the things. Okay, just hit the server, hit the URL, just hit the URL and check the response code. So the response code is very important. You are getting 200 means it's a good response. Sometimes you can also see the console errors. You can see the console errors. See, now I'm getting some console errors. So you can provide these console errors to whom? To the developer. Okay, the developer will look into that and you can check that errors. Okay, so console errors is also is very important. In interview they will ask you how you convince your developer and how what kind of issues you will report in detail. Means you can say that I will check in console errors whether I'm getting the console errors or not. So once you get in the console errors means you can report that errors to the development team. Okay, we don't know what exactly this error, okay, but you are able to see some errors in where in console, right? You can report. Okay, whether you are getting a good response or not, how can you check? In the network tab you can see the network tab, all your see the status code is what 200 200 200 200 200. So you can see all the things. Okay, in the application you can see the cookies. Just now we saw that cookies, right? See cookies. So sometimes we need to change the cookies values 0 or 1. You can change the cookies IDs and all the things. Okay, don't worry, it's very high level testing. Okay, but whatever you do, they will tell you what we need to change, how we need to navigate and all the things. Okay, no need to worry. That is what in testing we can enjoy the work and we can do the things happily. We can do, don't, no worries, no tensions, no worries. Okay, they will provide you each and everything. You need to follow the requirement. That is the day one. I'm telling, if you are understand the requirements means your task is completed. If you are not understand your requirements means it's very tough. It's very toughest job. Don't think that testing means most of the people, hey, can you skip the manual, we start automation. They don't know what, how, where we need to start, when we need to start, and they don't know what the understanding of the functionality, where we need to report, how to write the test cases, how to write the test scenarios. They don't know all the things. They will start career out directly on automation. No, you will not get the things. First of all, you need have some basics. What is unit testing, what is integration testing, what is static testing, what is dynamic testing, what is SDLC. In SDLC, in what phase we are what phase we are involved, what is structural testing, what is functional testing. You need to understand all the things, then only you can do for automation part. Okay, and don't think that I can directly go with automation part means even though you can start automation means you need to start from manual itself. Okay, so first of all you need to check the flow, how it is working, and if I click this button, what is happening. You need to check. Once it is clear everything, then you start doing the automation. Okay, no one will start automation, guys. 60 to 70% manual is stable, your application is stable, I'm getting always good results, then we can start automation. Don't think that the day one we start automation. Automation is also a lot of challenges will be there. We cannot do all the automation. Okay, scan bar codes we cannot do automation. Okay, there are a lot of challenges, things will be there. Okay, we cannot do everything as an automation part. Okay, so here they will provide you completely the what document, and they will provide the steps, navigation steps. Suppose you want to change the cookie session IDs and all the things. Okay, so you can change the session IDs and all the things. Okay, what are the session ID and what is the key, everything they will tell you, guys. Don't worry about this one. Okay, but you need some idea. Okay, how we can handle it. Cookies, mainly cookies and all the things. Okay, we need to check. Otherwise we can use another tool. I can these all are very important tools. Edit cookies. Okay, there is a edit this cookie, all your information. You can able to see all the information. Okay, what is the cookies and everything, you can see that. Okay, see, I can see here all the things. Okay, what is the session token ID? See, session token, this is what session token. I want to check with the session token ID means, see, this is high level testing. I don't want to confuse you, but I'm telling in future we need to check all the things. Session ID, I want to see the session ID. See, this is what session ID. You need to check the session ID, how much time it will be a while, or how much time it will be expiring, all the things. Okay, no one will tell you all the institute, guys. This is what real time. In the real time, We need to check all the things. What is the session ID, session timeout, okay, what is the timeout of session in time, ID time, also what is the time of this thing. So they will tell you what exactly we need to do here, okay. So don't worry, okay, they will tell you each and everything, okay. Developer tool means what? You need to check the console errors. Mainly you can check the, suppose this button is not clickable, okay. I'm clicking but button is not clickable. Just what you need to do, just come here and console, see that error. Sorry, see the error. So what error you are getting, we don't know what exactly this one, but I'm seeing the some console error. So you just report this error to your developer, okay. So if you provide, see, there are something some error here, okay. I don't know what exactly this one, okay. If you click that, yeah, that one, you can see that error, okay. See this error, you can report. See, the site cannot be reached. I don't know what exactly it is. There is something DNS, so you can copy this one, you can report it to whom? To the developer, okay. So you can easily find that issues and you can easily report to the developer. We have a lot of fun with the testing, okay. We can happily test all the things, okay. But you need to have some techniques is very very important. Hard work, not smart work. You need to require some smart work. I'm spending 9 hours, I'm spending 18 hours, I'm spending 20 hours, means what is the result? Whole day I'm studying all the material, I'm studying, but what is the result? You are able to answer for all the questions, or you are able to answer the interview? Spend 5 minutes enough, not much, 1 hour or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, just 10 to 20 minutes. If you spend 20 to 30 minutes, then you can finish that all the topics, not required, okay. No need to spend, okay. But interest, your interest is very very important. What you are learning, you need put some interest. My friend got job, I will also will get the job, means no, you will not get the job until unless you need to prepare. You need to prepare yourself, you need to understand each and every topic, and what are the questions they will ask in interview, you need to answer that questions, and you need to explain your resume, and you need to explain your project, and you need to explain each and everything from your end. Independently you need to work. No one will help you in the real time, and anywhere no one will help you. In the real time they will say that, hey Karthik, are you coming tomorrow? There is an urgent task I need to complete tomorrow itself. Yes, the Karthik will say, hey, don't worry mama, I'm coming tomorrow, but Karthik will not come tomorrow. You will literally cry on that day, because you need to complete the task, because you are already dependent on someone. So please don't depend on someone, okay. Everything they will provide you, everything, the document they will provide, requirement document they will provide you, instruction they will provide you, everything they will provide. Just you need to spend some time on that requirements. If you understand the requirements, it's very easy and it's very clear, okay. So please guys, don't depend on anyone. Just start from your end. If you have any questions and concerns, talk with your lead or your concerned person, okay. But someone will come and someone will help you, means no one will help you in the real time, okay. You need to work independently, okay. So research, you need to do some research from your end only. No one will help out on that. So performance testing is also very very important guys. Here what we need to check, the performance testing means what? You need to check whether you are getting a proper response or not, okay. We will discuss more in when the performance things will come, okay. But as a tester, you are also need to do some kind of performance testing, whether you are getting a proper response or not. Sometimes you are running the report is loading, but report is not generating. So you need to check that how much time to execute that, and is there any throwing that any error or not, you need to check, okay. Performance testing also we need to do, okay. But not in a professional way, just in high level we will do, okay. So we will involve in the performance testing also. But in the real time, the performance testers will be there. They will use some tools like JMeter and load runner and all the things. Based on the tools, they can use the completely performance testing. But basic performance testing means whether you are getting a proper response or not. You need to check whether you are getting a response or not, okay. So that is very very important guys, performance testing. And coming to the security, what is meaning of security testing? The security means what? Everyone knows, right, what is security testing? So security testing is also is very 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 important guys. Security testing means what? So you need to check the permissions, okay? Generally in security testing they will provide some permissions, okay? So what kind of permissions they will provide? So suppose there are 5 users. Guys, can you put mute? User 1 will be there, okay? So user 2 will be there, right? So I'm giving the permission is what, user 3 will be there, right? So I'm giving the permission of user 1 is what, read only. What is the permission? Read only. So what will happen when this user is login, right? He cannot edit, he cannot delete, and he cannot update. Only the data should be what, in the form of what? Read only. So in the real time, there are a lot of permissions will be there. If you go for AWS and Azure and GCP and all the things, right? There are, guys, can you put mute from your end? So the permissions are very, very important. Okay. So enabled, disabled, what is enabled and what is disabled? This option is what? Enabled. Enabled means what? You can able to access this option. And disabled. Disabled means what? This option you cannot access. Okay. This is what? Disabled. Okay. This is completely, you cannot tick mark this option. Okay. So enable, disable, active, inactive. What is meaning of active? Your account is what? Active state means you can log in into your account. And the inactive means what? You cannot log in into your account. Okay, so active, inactive. So these all are very, 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 very important. Okay, active and inactive. So these all are very, very important. See this user 2. Now this user 2, I'm giving what? The permission of what? Hidden permission. What is hidden? What is a hidden, guys? Hidden means what? Hidden means what? The
Hiding the
data,
option.
yeah, hiding the option. Like the data should be, whenever that user will log in, right? The data should be form of what? Hidden format. So we will see that, right? Your card numbers will not show all the things. Only all the numbers will be hidden, and the last 4 digits will be appear. So this kind of security testing is also is very, very important. The permission, mainly the permissions. Okay, you need to give the permissions of the user 1, user 2. You are giving permission. User 3 you are giving the permission. Make sure that user 1 is what, read only format, and user 2 what, hidden format only, and user 3 what permission you can give the update or delete. Okay. And one more important is what? License. Okay, for every product they will provide the license. The license will be expired, right? Sometimes license will be expired. Suppose this license will be expired in 2023. Okay, what you can say that 2023. Okay, so how you will test that one, whether it is really expiring or not? How you know that? Before only you need to test. So what kind of testing you will do here? So how you know that this license will be really expiring on 2023 or not? Before only you need to test. How you will test this one? Anybody? Do you understand my question? This product license will be expired, okay, expired on 2023.
Is it by using unit testing?
Your license will be expired on 20. So how you know that it is really expired on 2023? Do we need to wait on 2023, or is there any other way?
By using BVA.
No, no, there is no. BVA we can do that, but there is another option how you can do that, because the time is what, 2023, right? It will be expired on 2023, but we cannot wait up to 2023, right? Whether it is really expiring or not. Okay, so what we can do?
System change.
Yeah, that's
System.
system date and time. Yeah, you can change the system date and time. You can just move at 2023. Okay, and you can select any date of system date and time, and you are in the year of what, 2023. Now you can copy that license and you can just log in into the application. It should not allow. In case the developer is write the code as a system time, in case the developer is write the server time, so we don't have the access of the server, right? Now you need to write the request to the team. Hey, I'm working on this item. Could you please change the server time from the backend? So the developer will change the server time on 2023. Now you are logging. You are trying to log in. It should not allow. So license expiration, password expiration. Password is also expired, right? See, you are continuously hitting the wrong password 3 times. What will happen? Your account will be blocked. It will show that please contact administrator or please contact support center. So if you remember the fourth time your correct password also, it won't allow, because due to some security reasons it won't allow that, and it will ask you to change the password. Okay, for every 30 days or every 15 days or every, there are some security policies will be there from the organization on the product. They will follow some security things. Okay, you need to follow that one. So penetration testing, hacking, all this will comes on where in security testing only. Okay, penetration testing is also one of the most important. Vulnerability testing, you cannot copy this URL and paste into the some other URLs, means it should not allow. It should say the session timeout. If you see the banking application, right, while you are doing the transactions, it is very clearly mentioned that do not do any operation or refresh on clicking somewhere or not. If you click somewhere or if you do the refresh, means the session will be automatically, it will be closed. So due to what? Some security reasons. Okay, Google. Simply Google. If you are logging with the same laptop, it won't throw anything. Like suppose you are going internet center and you are logging with your Gmail account, means suddenly it will show your message. Hey, your account will be logged in into the some location. Like some location means what? Some other device. So automatically it will give the intimate. Understanding, right? Because these all are what? Security reasons. Okay, OTP numbers and all the things. Nowadays what we are doing, we are giving allow permission, allow. Every information will be stored in their information. Every information, what you are doing the transactions, what we are doing the transaction, what are the pending transactions, everything will be in we are giving a lot of information, right? When you are storing the app and you are giving hello, live location, where you are in, everything we are giving to the all the information to them. Every information they have. Understanding, right? So make sure, guys, security is very very important. That is the reason you need to change your password, and also you cannot open your laptop. Suppose you want to go for a cafeteria or you want to go for some break. So just you need to system lock. Right? You need to lock your system. Then you need to go, because these all are secure. You cannot transfer the file from one laptop to the another laptop. You cannot keep pen drives and all the things. Some organizations, they are very strict about security things. Okay, you cannot, and that's the reason entire the world is working with what? VPN. VPN means what? We are working from home, so we are not connecting our network. Okay, we are connecting to the organization network with a secured connectivity. So whatever we are doing, each and everything will be monitored by them. Okay, so whenever any laptop is assigned on your name or anything, right? Please don't misuse the thing. Do not send the files. Do not download the files. It is not licensed version or a crack versions or a free trials. You cannot download that all the things. If you are downloaded that, immediately they will get a mail. Okay, so please make sure that you cannot download all the software. You cannot install all the software, and also you cannot send mails. All the informations are very very important. Okay, so security is very very important. Make sure that what you are doing is very very important. Don't worry, we have a lot of sessions. Once you are selected in the organization, right? How we can protect the data productivity. So we need to write some exams on that, some trainings on that, how we can protect the data. So there are a lot of exams will be there. Not only once you selected into the organization, right? Yearly we have a lot of exams will be there. Don't worry, exams means with object to, right? A, B, C, D. You can select any option. Okay, we have a lot of exams will be there. We need to cover. We need to complete all the exams. Sexual harassment exam will be there. Culture exam will be there. Data production will be there. Lot of things will be there. Okay, there's a lot of exams will be there. We need to complete all the things. Okay, don't worry. It's a objective oriented. Okay, so these all are very very important, guys. Security, mainly the permission, password expiration. That is also you need to see. 15 days your password will be expired. So you need to check before only whether it is really expiring or not. So you will not wait for 15 days. Okay. So just change the system time. Or I told you, right, if the system time is not accepted, You need to put a request to the developer and ask them to change the server time. So they will change the server time after 15 days before. Then you can log in. It should not allow. Okay, it will say that your password is expired. No more, you cannot use that password. So forget password. When you click the forget password, right, you will get the link, reset link. The reset link will be work for only 1 hour. So you need to test that also. Negative testing and positive testing. We already discussed. First, you need to test positive testing. Within 1 hour, you can reset your password. So it is working as expected. Yes, that case is passed. And second time again, you can click the forget password. Again, you will get some reset link. After 1 hour, you need to check whether the link is expired or not, because it should be expired. After 1 hour, you are clicking reset password means it should not work. In case it is working means what? It is a bug. So security testing is also one of the most important testing. HTTPS secured site. Okay, so make sure that permission, mainly you need to check the permission. Okay, that all will come on security. And functional testing. So system testing means what? You need to cover all the things like compatibility, browser compatibility, usability, performance, and security and functionality. So once you've done all the things, everything is done. Compatibility is working fine. Browser compatibility is working fine. Usability is working fine. Performance, it is good. Security wise, it is good. Functionality wise, it's good. Then we can go for the release. Then our product will go for the release. So system testing. So in interview, they will definitely ask you what is system testing is. Most of the people are say that end-to-end testing. No, in end-to-end testing, what you will do means you can say that I will check the compatibility, browser compatibility, usability, performance, and security and functionality. So now ask anyone, give me your application. We are ready to test. Yes. Are you guys ready to test the application? Or still you have any questions? Can you do the testing now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you can. Yeah, yes, you can do, because you know what is compatibility. So in case Durga asks test my application means what you need to say, hey, give your URL. Once they give the URL, you need to check whether it is working in all the Windows systems or not. In case you have that environment, you need to check the Linux it is working or not, Mac it is working or not. That we can cover. And also we need to check browser compatibility. That application which should work in all the browsers, Chrome and Firefox and Safari, it is working or not. Usability, you need to check whether it is user friendly or not. Valid messages are getting correctly or not, you need to check. And performance, you know, right, what is a good performance means whether you are getting a good response or not. You are hitting the you are hitting the URL means whether you are getting a good response or not. And also you know the security, like different permissions, or you are giving a wrong user ID, wrong password, whether you are able to log in or not, whether it is taking authentication or not, you need to check. So are you guys now you are ready to test any kind of application? System testing means what? You need to cover all these things: compatibility, usability, performance and security, and performance and functionality. Okay, now you can ask anyone. Okay, give me your application, I'm ready to test. Okay, but in there are many things will be there. More maximum all your entry questions, I told you, right? Smoke testing, sanity testing, all your entry questions will come on functional testing and non-functionality testing. And one more thing is agile methodology. If you know that agile, you can apply the interviews from tomorrow onwards. If you know the agile, okay. So in agile, we will discuss how the project will come and what kind of sprints will be there, and how the tasks will be there, how we need to give the estimation, what is the sprint planning meeting, what is the retrospective meeting, what is the burn down charts, what is the Scrum meeting, what is the Scrum call. So each and everything we will discuss in where? In Agile. Okay. Anybody have any questions? But system testing is very important, guys. What are the fundamentals of testing means? Yesterday we learned what is unit testing, what is integration testing, now what is system testing. So system testing is nothing but end-to-end testing. We need to check end-to-end. What we will do the end-to-end testing means you need to check the compatibility, usability, and performance and security and functionality. So you can compare your knowledge with anyone and check what is this 4 days, what I learned and what you learn. You just compare your knowledge with anyone. Okay. So we learn many things. What is testing? What is the testing type? Structural and functional, and what is SDLC, what is SDLC phases, and what are the testing techniques, static and dynamic, and now we are learning the testing fundamentals, unit testing, integration testing, and system testing. Tomorrow we'll see user acceptance testing, and after that we can move to the functional test. Okay, anybody have any question, guys? Is it clear? You have any questions?
No, sir. Still.
Okay, good. Don't worry, slowly. But do not by heart the things. Try to understand what is performance testing, how you will get a good response. You know what is a good response score, 200. So make sure that you need to check all these areas, okay, functionality and performance and security and usability and compatibility. Okay. We'll see tomorrow user acceptance testing and functional testing. Okay. Last call. Anybody have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. We'll see you on tomorrow. Okay. And
Yeah.
all your
Thank you.
details and details and
Yes.
sent by your front office, you can contact with them. They will provide all the information. Yeah. They're asking something. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll see you on tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.